In a bustling American city, amidst towering skyscrapers and the relentless urban rhythm, lived a young woman named Sarah. Sarah was a talented graphic designer who loved her work, but recently, a cloud of negativity seemed to be following her. A few unexpected technical glitches with her computer slowed her progress, making her even more stressed. She was constantly thinking, worrying about deadlines, client criticisms, and the ever-present fear of failure. Her phone buzzed. It was her mom calling to ask why she wasn't coming home that Sunday, as she was making Sarah's favorite dish. Sarah sighed, complaining that she was too busy and tired. Her mom encouraged her. Sarah insisted she couldn't do it, but her mom was persistent in her encouragement and belief. "You'll do great. I know you're struggling, but remember, your thoughts are like seeds. Plant good ones, and beautiful things will grow." Sarah sighed, dismissing it as just another one of her mom's platitudes. She wondered how positive thoughts could possibly change the pile of work on her desk or the looming financial worries. That weekend, feeling completely burned out, Sarah decided to visit a small, independent bookstore she often went to. The owner, an older woman named Mrs. Gable with a warm smile and eyes that held a lifetime of stories, was always a calming presence. Sarah confessed her worries, the overwhelming pressure, and the feeling that she was losing her passion. Mrs. Gable listened patiently, her gaze gentle and understanding. "Sarah," she began, her voice soft but firm, "it sounds like you're caught in a loop of negative thinking. It's very easy to get stuck there, especially with the pressures of modern life." She paused, then continued, "Let me tell you about a young musician I once knew, a long time ago. He was incredibly talented, but he had terrible stage fright. Before every performance, he would imagine forgetting his notes, the audience booing, his career ending." Sarah listened intently, a flicker of curiosity in her eyes. Mrs. Gable continued, "One day, the despondent musician sought advice from a famous, award-winning artist who was also his respected old teacher. He told him, 'The human mind is a stage, and you are the director. What kind of play do you want to perform? A tragedy or a triumph?' The young musician said he wanted to perform a triumphant play, of course. The teacher gently told the young man to close his eyes every day and visualize his performance going perfectly. He told him to close his eyes, relax, listen to the applause and cheers, and feel the joy of every audience member as he shared his music. It was a complete shift in his mindset. He started to believe in his success, and that belief gave him the confidence to perform brilliantly. Gradually, his stage fright disappeared, and he went on to have a wonderful career. It wasn't magic, Sarah." Sarah was listening to her story with great focus. Mrs. Gable looked at Sarah, her smile full of encouragement. "Your designs, your career, your life, they are all influenced by the thoughts you cultivate. If you constantly think of failure, you will find reasons to fail. But if you start each day believing in your abilities, visualizing success, and focusing on the good, you'll be amazed at the strength you'll find and the opportunities that will appear." Sarah left the bookstore with a lighter heart, the rain outside not feeling so heavy on her mood. She decided to try Mrs. Gable's advice. The next morning, instead of dreading her work, she took a deep breath and told herself, "Today I'm going to create something beautiful. I am capable, and my ideas are valuable." She started her design brief, visualizing a successful presentation, imagining positive feedback. There were still moments of doubt, but whenever they surfaced, she remembered Mrs. Gable's words and consciously shifted her focus. She started a gratitude journal, writing down small victories and things she was thankful for, even if it was just a perfectly brewed cup of coffee or a kind word from a colleague. It wasn't an overnight change. Gradually, almost imperceptibly, things began to shift. Her creative block began to clear. She found new solutions to design challenges, and her presentations became more confident and impactful. Her colleagues noticed her new energy, and her clients were consistently impressed. One client, after receiving the new design, sent her an email praising her. "Sarah, this design is fantastic. You captured my vision perfectly and turned it into a work of art. I'm so pleased." A few weeks later, she received an unexpected promotion and a significant raise. Sarah visited Mrs. Gable again, her face beaming with joy. "It worked," she exclaimed. "It really worked. My whole outlook has changed." Mrs. Gable smiled, her eyes twinkling. "You see, my dear," she said, "problems will always come, but when you face them with a hopeful heart, you can overcome anything. You didn't just change your mind, you changed your world." News of Sarah's transformation and Mrs. Gable's wisdom spread throughout their community. Other young people, facing their own anxieties and pressures, sought Mrs. Gable's advice. To each of them, she offered the same simple yet profound counsel: think good thoughts and good things will come. And just like Sarah, many found their lives transformed, their challenges becoming opportunities, and their dreams taking flight, all because they had learned the extraordinary power of a positive mindset.